Apollo Houston, I got two messages for you. Moscow is go for docking. Houston is go for docking. It's up to you guys. Have fun.
All righty, sounds good. Palovina Mila, Alexei.
Soyuz docking system is ready. Good job. Let's say that. Look at that. Coming, Tom.
I am approaching Soyuz.
Tom, please don't forget about your engine.
Less than 5 meters distance.
3 metro.
3 meters.
3 metro.
1 meter. Contact. Capture. Tell Professor Bushuyev it was a soft docking.
Well done, Tom. It was a good show. They are looking forward now to shaking hands with you in both Soyuz.
All right, auto show. Открываю Luke 3.
Okay, the camera.
Aha! Здравствуйте. Got it? Okay, it'll stay open.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Tom.
Alexei. Just a moment. Okay, turn on the camera. Hit the remote. Okay. Here. Camera. Glad to see you. Here.
Здравствуйте, Алексей. Очень рад видеть вас.
Очень рад. Это роща день. Советский Союз, Соединенных Штатов.
New possibilities are opening up for fruitful development of scientific cooperation between countries and the peoples in the interests of peace and progress of all humanity. I wish you successful completion of the planned program and a safe return to Earth. Leonid Brezhnev.
The astronauts are on the line, sir.
Gentlemen.
Let me call to express my very great admiration for your hard work, your total dedication in preparing for this first joint flight.
It's taken us many years to open this door to useful cooperation in space between our two countries. And I'm confident that the day is not far off when space missions made possible
by this first joint effort will be more or less commonplace.
The most vivid impression of my life has to do with the fact that not only was I in a space vehicle, but I found myself to be surrounded with the stars. Stars were on the right-hand side, and the Earth was on the left-hand side, and it was just an enormous, unbelievable silence, which is something that comes back to me as a reminiscence of my first flight.
As you moved outside of the Voskhod spacecraft, Pavel Belyayev, your crewmate, was watching very carefully. You wrote in an article for Air and Space magazine several years ago that you felt like a seagull with its wings outstretched, soaring high above the Earth. What was that experience like? It was a very short spacewalk, but you had great recollections of it.
Well, this feeling is just the perception of space, the perception of environment. And what I saw, and I saw just half of the world, because we were 500 kilometers above the Earth. And nobody, even up until now, nobody is flying that high. So I saw a radius of half of the planet of Earth. And the ability to see the whole Earth as a globe, pretty much, is something that was extremely attractive. And I could easily recognize the Black Sea, the Crimea, Romania, Bulgaria, Italy, looking up a little bit, Baltic Sea, And it was
Это всё
all
было в
within
минутах,
minutes,
даже в
if not
секундах.
seconds.
Но
But the most
больше всего запомнилось
impression had to do with the silence.
необыкновенная тишина.
And I heard how my heart was
Бьется
pounding.
мое сердце, я слышал
I could
свое
hear
дыхание.
myself
В
breathe.
фильме «Одиссея» 2001 года
And I remembered
Артур
Arthur
Кларк
Clarke
вместе с Кубриком
and Stanley Kubrick,
сделали
who,
звуковое
while doing the
оформление
Space Odyssey,
космонавтов,
they worked a lot on the
находящихся
a lot on
в
the
открытом космосе,
soundtrack.
тяжелое.
And the way
Такое
the
дыхание.
crew members
Артур мне
used to
говорил,
breathe
ты
during
не
this
обижаешься, что я
movie
это
was
взял?
very
Это
impressive.
было очень хорошо. И
And
действительно,
the
даже кадры, которые я
images
имею,
that
это
I have
человек
that
с
show
раскрытыми
a
руками
person
и
with his
образно
hands widespread,
образно
which is a
чайка.
symbolic
Хотя это
representation
больше
of a
похоже
seagull, although
на
to me
парашютиста,
it's
который
more like
находится в
a
свободном падении.
paratrooper in a free
Это больше
flight.
подходит.
This analogy is closer to me personally.
Да? И вот
But once again,
необыкновенная
silence.
тишина.
The stars were very bright.
Звезды
There was a
были
lot of
ярче,
them.
их было много.
And it was interesting
Интересно,
that they
что
were
они
everywhere.
были
They were
вверху и
above
внизу.
and they were beneath. And on
А
the
на
ground we
Земле
can
мы
only
только
see
вверху
stars
смотрим
up
звезды
in the
видим.
sky.
Там
In
они были
space,
везде.
they
Если на
are
Земле мы видим
everywhere.
четвертую величину
And it depends
максимум,
on how good a
хорошем
vision of an
зрении,
individual
то там
is,
видны
but
и
in
шестой
space
величины,
we
шестой
see much
величины.
smaller stars.